Hi everyone, it's Dawn, the Crafty Visage, and I'm here once again. This is my second month with the Crafty Goals collab, and that is hashtag Crafty Goals 2023, and it is hosted by Debbie at Project 39 Mini Albums. And thank you, Debbie, for having me once again. And I am going to do a recap of my goals from July and project my goals for August. And as you can see, my hand is healed pretty well, and I am going in for another surgery in August, so we'll see how that pans out. But I feel like I did pretty well for July. So one of my goals was to do my monthly shout outs on YouTube, which was accomplished. Yay! And I had an online challenge or collab, a Cricut project. I had to do, I put as a goal to do the sheet load of cards, the Kendra's card challenge. I did do Christmas in July. I did some scrap busting. I drew and doodled. I also mailed some cards out was another one of my goals, and to participate in Craft Roulette. So we'll start at the beginning. Mail out cards. I did mail out 2 cards this month, and an online challenge I did do, which was I participated in World Watercolor Month, and that I cut down some Arches watercolor paper into 3x5, and I did, and it's a little squishy because I only had the 3/4 inch binding rings, but I bound it all together, and I just completed that. It was 31 days of following a prompt for World Watercolor Month. So I did do 31 little 3x5 cards, and this was to practice my drawing, doodling, and also watercoloring. So it was super fun. I had a good time. I learned a lot as far as my own skills and my capabilities, and I feel like I grew a little bit as a watercolorer, and definitely honed on some drawing skills. It was great. Some of them got upside down, but that's okay. This was a fun one. Worked out great in honor of my grandson, but this was a fun challenge for sure. So my watercolor, if you guys have watched my channel for any length of time, you know that that is my true love. It's my medium of choice. I love to watercolor, so I really did have a good time with this challenge. And that's the end of that. So goal complete as far as the online challenge. Live videos, I did complete 3 live videos. I did do a recorded video, which was a Christmas in July video, which I did some scrap busting. I actually created a bunch of items using recycled Christmas cards. I have a box of Christmas cards that I have collected over the years, and I always seem to get gifted them. So there is a video on my channel showing these where I recycled Christmas cards. So that got rid of several. I did make some little Christmas stars, and I also did a little notebook journal with a Christmas card as a cover, and I also put together some Christmas cards that I am going to make into a small Christmas journal. So that was my Christmas in July for the month, little projects. You can also recycle Christmas cards by making little boxes, which I did. So that was that goal met. Yay! I posted one short and 2 Instagram posts. Yay, did that. Another goal was my Cricut projects, which I did do. it kind of goes hand in hand with my card collabs and my craft roulette. I did use my Cricut, and I created this card for craft roulette, and I'll just continue to show. That was another one of my goals, to do craft roulette. I made this little bay window card, and this also includes my Cricut, and I also created this card here for craft roulette. So I did participate in craft roulette each week this month, so I did bust that goal. Yay, I was so happy. So another Cricut project I did was I did complete another goal I had was to do Kendra's card challenge, and for this challenge I also used my Cricut. I used some paper that was gifted to me, and I created the lemons on my Cricut. So yeah, and the sentiments, I did some drawing. So these were fun. This is my Kendra's card challenge, and I really love the I was going to do Christmas in July for this challenge, but I did complete my other challenge of Crafty Al's sheetload of cards. So that one I did choose to do holiday cards, because that was another one of my monthly goals for July, was to do some holiday cards. So I did try to incorporate some into my craft roulette cards, but I also did complete the sheet load for July, and I used a paper pack by Echo Park that was gifted to me, and it was called Christmas Wonderland by Stephen Duncan, and it's very vintagey, retro. I love this card pack, and I was able to, the sketch this month allowed me to use the cut aparts, which worked out fabulous because they were just beautiful. So this is my holiday collection, and also the sheetload of cards goal, which made me happy. Yeah, so I can say I'm glad that Christmas in July is over. I did a lot of Christmassy things. I also joined another Crafty challenge online, and it was to use 5 items, which were included fabric, wood, a game piece, wire, and a recycled item. So I created this ornament that I was inspired by on Pinterest, I believe, or it might have been Instagram or Pinterest, but I used the little house for the wood. I recycled a pasta lid, a pasta jar lid. I shaped the wire into the word joy. This is a game piece from an old Sorry or Pachisi game, and then I had some primitive fabric that I put in. So that was another crafty goal that I had completed. I also did some more scrap busting by using up some more of my paper cuts that I had, and I did these on a live. These are ATCs, the Christmas theme, and I also did some MDCs, which I think I want to include on my goals for next month, because those were fun. I have been doing some more. I also did some more. This is my collection of ATCs that I had cut, bases that I had cut down, and some that I had started from old scraps of artwork. So I have some great bases to start with for that. This was using some of the parts of the Christmas cards that I had recycled, and I have been practicing my watercoloring of roses, and I just did a little stamping and splattering on that sheet and cut it down. I actually did a full page, 2 of them, and because I followed a challenge to work on watercoloring roses, and the girl that was instructing said to try to do 15 roses and you might feel successful. Well, I didn't, and I did another sheet and I still didn't feel successful. So I just did some stamping and some splatting, and then I chopped it up. So I was able to make a few sets of ATC cards using those. And then this was a leftover scraps from the Kendra's Card Challenge. I had a lemon left and a sentiment, and I threw that together on an ATC. I can still add some more things to these, but that was that. So I feel like I was busy. I also did some little bookmark type pieces with the other half of the sheet of my roses, and I think I'm gonna do some utilize them in some junk journals. So I think that went through all of my goals for July. I was successful with that, yes, and I pretty much hit everything. So my goal for August is to kind of up the ante on those. I want to, some things will stay the same, which will be to complete my craft roulette challenges each week, to do another Kendra's card challenge for the month of August, the August sheet load of cards. I want to mail out cards this month also. I mailed out 2 for July, so for August I want to try to increase that goal. I want to make or start a junk journal, at least start the junk journal, use up more scraps, continue to practice my drawing and doodling with watercolor or whatever, use my Cricut, do my shout outs, of course, that remains the same, and to look for another online challenge. I want to continue to post my videos on YouTube and Instagram. I would like to up my goal for my posts on YouTube and Instagram. So hopefully that will happen. But like I said, I have another hand surgery that's going to happen for August. Hopefully, hopefully it will be closer to the end of the month and I can get a lot of my goals smashed in the beginning of August. But this collab is sponsored, like I said, by Debbie at Project 39 Mini Albums. There are other collaborators that are sharing their crafty goals. If you use the hashtag CraftyGoals2023, it will bring up all of the channels that are participating in this collab. And I will also post the links to the other collaborators in the description box below. So hopefully you will hop around and be inspired. Not all of us are going to have the same goals, but that's the great part about this kind of collab, is you can kind of look around and you might find goals that you didn't think that you needed or that you would like to have, and somebody inspires you in how they are tackling that goal. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, and sometimes I post a lot of the projects that I'm doing towards my goals throughout the month on YouTube and Instagram. So join my little group of visionaries, if you will. Thank you for watching, and again, don't forget to follow the inspiring channels and collaborators down below in the description box. Thank you.